What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna apologize if you hear things in the background. The neighbors right up here have some kids out playing. Looks like they're playing some baseball, so you might hear some clanking sounds. But anyways, again, welcome back to the channel. Man, it has been a long time since I've got a chance to do this. I have been super busy. Haven't had a chance to get out and do some fishing or hunting because we've been so busy. It is October. It is the fall season, which means we're getting to that point where the water temperatures are starting to cool off. The fish are starting to move back up to shallow water. They're feeding up on shad, getting ready for the winter. So now is a really good time to get out there, throw some top water baits, baits in that middle column there, jerk baits, swim baits, buzz baits, you know, poppers, walking baits, anything like that. And you want to throw something that's going to mimic a shad. So that's why in this episode of Monster Bass, I'm going to say that this is probably going to be some good fall baits. And like I said, especially for that top water bite, as well as that middle to top column water. If you want to get your Monster Bass box, like always, I'll leave that link down there in the description box below. You click on that link, in the promo code box, you enter save 10, save $10 off your first month subscription box. And let's go ahead and get into this. So, as always, we have our card, and inside this card it gives you a little description of what Monster Bass is. On the back here it tells you, basically how much you're saving, and by buying Monster Bass compared to other things, as well as some limited edition lures that you can go onto the Monster Bass website and order. Here we have Alex Rudd. He is one of the Monster Bass pro staff. Gives you a little bit about him. He has his own channel. You can look him up, Alex Rudd Fishing. He's done some things with Monster Bass, partnered up with them. And so to kick this off, we have this month's Monster Bass sticker, which is a sticker of Alex Rudd. So like I said, go ahead and check him out on Alex Rudd Fishing. He's usually got some good videos, good tips on stuff. Sometimes he get out and do just some fun fishing like I like to do. Sometimes, get out and do some fun fishing, not really talking about your baits that you're using and everything, just going out there having fun and just trying to catch some fish. But he usually has good videos, tips and tricks on how to fish certain baits and when to use them. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. First up is the Strike King Thunder Cricket. Thunder Cricket is basically Strike King's version of the chatterbait or the bladed jig or whatever you want to call it. I believe, from what some people have been saying, the original name was chatterbait, which was started by Z-Man, and Strike King has thrown their hand in on making their own version. I believe their blade is made a little bit different than the original chatterbait blades, so it gives it a little bit more vibration and action, which kind of makes it stand apart from it. This color is the black and blue. This is the 1/2 ounce. So as far as trailers, I would probably put a black and blue Menace Grub, Strike King Menace Grub, maybe even a Strike King Rage Crawl. Any of your favorite trailers. I'd probably even throw a black and blue Strike King Rage Swimmer. But that'd be a great fall bait to throw. As always, I will tell y'all, now I've done this once before, so I'm not gonna calculate it and show you, but that Thunder Cricket comes in at $15. So $15 for that Strike King Thunder Cricket. Now I'll go ahead and tell you this, I added all these up already. This box here that I have, the Monster Bass, I believe this is the National Pro box, comes in at $35. If you sign up for this box, you'll be paying $35 a month. For this box, I have $57. I believe it was like 50 cents. So close to $60 worth of bait in here. I only paid $35. So for half of the price, I'm getting all of these baits, and they're really, really great baits. Okay, we're gonna move on. Next is the Reaction Strike right here. Like I was saying earlier, jerk baits, really good bait to throw during the fall. This is the Reaction Strike XRM 80. It dives 2 to 4 feet. So, and let's see here, the 80, it's 3.2 inches, 0.65 ounces, and it dives 2 to 4 feet. So again, like I said, you can throw this on a bait caster, or you can put it on a spinning reel and throw this, and it dives down 2 to 4 feet depending on your line size. When it comes to line size, the lighter your line, 8-pound, 10-pound test line, your bait will get down to that maximum depth. So if you want to get down to that max depth, you might want to go 8 to 10 pounds on that. Fluorocarbon, of course, helps dive down more. You can take a chance, especially if you're throwing it on a spinning. You might be able to throw it on 6-pound tests, but you gotta, make sure you work that drag and play that fish, because you're dealing with really, really light line. But I would say 8 to 10 pound test line, and you can throw this thing out there. Great way to get those fish. The Reaction Strike comes in at $9. And now we're gonna move on to this Monsterbass crankbait. This is Monsterbass Squarebill Hammerhead Squarebill crankbait. It's 2 3/4 inches, 1/3 ounce. Again, Squarebill. The color is summer shad, so it's imitating a shad. And of course, Squarebills are meant for shallow water, so I would say anywhere from 2 to 5 feet depth. And throw this over some rocks, brush, anything like that. Make sure you bang this thing off of structure. That's usually how crankbaits work best. When you bang them off a structure and they deflect and they start to float up, that's usually when those fish will hit. But this is a really good bait. Again, it's imitating a shad, which is what the bass are feeding on right now. That comes in at $8. You can go to monsterbass.com and order that lure separate if you want to, or go ahead and get your October box and it comes with it. Moving on to Vicious Fishing, we have another crankbait. This one here has a bigger lip on it, which means it's going to dive down deeper. It's 2.5 inches long, 1/2 ounce in weight, dives down 4 to 8 feet. So now you're getting down to maybe that middle column, and again, that's where your line is going to play a part in that. With this, I would probably say 10-pound test line. I probably wouldn't go no higher than maybe 12-pound test line. But this color, sexy shad. So again, shad pattern. A lot of lures, crankbaits, swim baits, a lot of them have that name, sexy shad, and they're almost the same color with some few differences amongst the different bait companies. But this is a great lure. Great color also. It imitates shad. It's good anytime. But right now, like I said, fall, the fish are feeding on shad, getting ready for that winter time, so this would be a great one to throw. That comes in at $8. Next on our list is Smart Baits, and wow, that is awesome. So here's the bag of Smart Baits, and the thing about Smart Baits is they're color changing. Now, when I first got this box, these shad were actually a red color, but it's been out here in the boat, and I'm guessing because of the heat, it has turned into a more of a green pumpkin color. So that just shows you right there that they, how the temperature plays a part in how they look. I would probably rig this on a jig head or a weighted swim bait hook or something like that, and throw this out and just reel it in. Right now, a lot of the shad are dying off, so I would probably vary my retrieves between reeling it in and then just killing it, then start reeling again and kill it, kind of give it that erratic action. You might even you know, reel it a couple and then give it a couple of pops. You know, change it up and make it do something erratic that'll trigger those fish to bite. There's no real color on this because, like I said, it changes colors according to the temperature. This bait comes in at $5.50. Next is Tech Baits. Now, Tech Baits, I'm not sure where they're out of. You can check them out on Facebook. Checkmate with Tech Baits. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram, or you can go to their website at techbaits@gmail.com. It's a local company. Rick and the guys at Monsterbass, they like to throw in a few local company baits to help them launch their product and get out there in the main market with the rest of the baits. But this is just your standard old stick bait and a black with blue flake. But fish this however you want, you know, Texas rig, Carolina rig, wacky rig, and endless options right there. That bait comes in at $5. Next we have the Big Bite Baits Buzzing Warmouth. This is a topwater bait because, like I said, topwater fishing. But it says right up here at the top corner, rig T-side up. I know you can't read that, but if you look here on the baits, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but right there where my finger is at, it has a T. And when it says rig T-side up, you want that T up on the surface. And you would rig this just like you would a buzzing frog or a buzzing toad or a rage toad or any topwater bait like that. You could probably rig this on a buzz bait as well as on a weighted swim bait hook or an unweighted swim bait hook. It just depends on how you want to fish it. But you just basically, you want to throw it out there, sparse grass, light vegetation, nothing real thick, maybe even like lily pads, but not a big clump of lily pads, and just throw it out there and just reel it over the top, and those fish will come up and hit this thing. And this color is called Watermelon Red Ghost. This pack of lures comes in at $4. And then last but not least, there are these pack of spear point hooks by Monsterbass. It's a 2/0, 3/0, and a 4/0 size hook, and these are just your basic old worm hooks. Well, I can't really say basic because it's got a unique design to them, so they're not like your average worm fishing hooks. But you know, those, give them a try, see how they work out on different lures. You might have a better hookup ratio depending on what you're fishing and how you fish it. You might even be able to get a better rig, meaning, you know, the way your plastics sit on your hook, you might be able to rig it better than you do with your traditional hooks. So just give that a try. And that was pretty much it. So that was it for this month's Monsterbass. Like I said, I've already added this stuff up. This is about $60 worth of stuff that I got in this box that only cost me $35. So for your chance to get a box of lures, stuff that you probably would walk into your local tackle shop and just walk right on by it, never would give it a chance, you get this stuff in a box. It gets you out of your comfort zone, but it helps you learn how to fish other baits and fish them in different conditions. So you know, get you a Monsterbass box, learn how to fish these baits, become a better fisherman. Also check out Monsterbass videos on YouTube as well as Monsterbass on Facebook, and give us some of your input. Tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like. Let Rick and the guys know what else you would like to see in Monsterbass, and I know they will do their best to try to make that happen, because they're here to make us all better fishermen, make us better anglers. So that's all I got. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up if you like this video. I am still doing my SixGill Cyclone Reel giveaway. I think I'm up to 65 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 100. So please, please, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment with your name. I will try to message you back and let you know that I've added you to the drawing. And as soon as I hit 100 subscribers, I will do that and let the winner know. Well, I'll let them know who won. But once I get to 100, I will be able to do that. So I need you guys' help to help this channel grow and help one of y'all become the brand new owner of a new Cyclone reel from SixGill. But that's all I've got. I'm about to go out here in these woods back here and probably lay out some corn and try to get me a deer, because I need a deer this season. I've been trying to get out there to get one, I just haven't. Those videos will be coming as soon as I get a chance to get out there, so I know y'all are looking forward to that since I did that crossbow video. I got another video that should be coming out for hunting, because this weekend in Arkansas also just started muzzle loading season. So I will be getting that video done, so y'all be on the lookout for those, as well as more of my gun talk videos. But that's all I got for now. I gotta hurry up and get out of here before it gets too late. So until the next time, I'll see you guys in the great out.